Lindsay. So how do we make room in our hearts for God? So you see that in the Bible, the apostles and the disciples, they talk about this, where they're saying to make room. Even Jesus says to make room in your lives for God, to do certain things for God. And what does that mean? So whenever we live a life, any life that we live, we make choices, right? Whether we mean to or not, we have to make choices in our life. It's part of living. Even a baby makes choices, whether to crawl or walk or pick up a red toy or a blue toy. You make a choice no matter what. And whenever you make those choices, there's a thought process behind it too. So everything we do, there's choices, and we have to think about those choices. Well, God, whenever he asks us to make room for him in our hearts and in our minds, he is asking us to take those choices that we make on an everyday basis and put him in the equation. So rather than saying, I'm going to take this for my brother because that just seems like the best thing for me to do for me. So whenever you're making room for God in your life, you're thinking about and you're intentionally living and saying, okay, well, if I was thinking about doing this, let's add God. What would God want me to do? What would Jesus do is a very popular saying. And so you're adding God into your life and into your thought process and into your heart. And you're also saying and praying, God, you can have everything that I have. You can have my choices. You can have my life. You can have all of my love. And I just pray that you would work in my lives. And it's whenever we give God our choices, when we give him our love, that is whenever he will move in our lives. He will show his favor upon us. He will bless us. And even though it might look different and might look a little weird to other people, it is always good to live for the Lord as opposed to living for people or living for yourself. And so I hope that you can make more intentional choices towards living and making room for God. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!